Hey y'all, I wanted to welcome y'all back to a day in the life of a full-time work camping RV couple. So today we got to change our water filter. We're going to put a new hose on and we're going to try to change the water filter on the RV. So what I try to do is on these blue water filters that everybody uses, I try to change mine about every other month. That one's been on there 3 months. We've been really busy. And then the water hose right here, I try to change out every 2 years. This water hose has been on here for almost 2 years. I went ahead and bought a new one off of Amazon. I'll put the links below, but we use the 0G water hose. They are just like this. They're the flexible water hose. I went ahead and bought the 50 footer. The one I've got on there is a 25 footer. And then I don't use the Camco water filters. I don't like them as much. I guess it's Kohre, K-O-H-R-E-E. Same people that make that support down there that goes underneath my water disbursement hose that takes our gray and black tank and delivers it to the sewer system at the campground. So I got the 2-pack of these on Amazon and I got that. Let's switch it out. And then also I want to change out the canister filter down there. I buy the filters in 5-packs. They're 5 microns filters. So here's my new pack of them. Need to take that canister off back there and change that out. So the first thing I need to do is turn off the fresh water supply and disconnect all this. So I use these quick disconnects on my hoses, and then I'll take off the pressure. So the next is to replace the hose. Now I've still got some of these quick connectors. New in the package. I'm almost out, but I use these all the time. So I'll put this on one end and this on the other, and they just slide together, make it easy to connect and disconnect the hose. We've been buying these 0G hoses for years, and after I've used them for 2 years, I just use them in the regular hose system for like washing the camper and that sort of stuff. I usually get the 25-foot hoses, but I think where we're going in for the winter is a place that has the hose a good ways apart. So here's both ends. So on the female end, I will secure that good. On the male end, I will secure that good. That's a lot of hose. And so I take this end right here, and I slide it in right there. And then on the camper side, I don't actually have. So on the camper side, I'll click it in right there, and I'll stick this down here. Now this is the flush, so I can just automatically hook that up. Now when I change the canister filter. It probably doesn't have any water in the system because I just disconnected everything. But you want to release the pressure by opening a faucet and getting all the pressure off the system. So then you want to take your water tool and you want to break this loose. It should come loose pretty easy because you released all the pressure. And this is going to have water in it, so be careful. So this is what a new filter looks like, and that is what an old filter looks like. That filter is just a few months old. Our water here is very high in iron. Then you remove the plastic off of the filter. You'll see a grommet down there. You want to insert this in there. Get your threads lined up. Screw it on. Get your tightener. Just make it snug. Now let's turn on the water and see if we have any leaks. So as you can see, we had a leak. So I've got a faulty thing that you attach it with. So I'll just take that off. Hey, it would not be RVLIFE if it wasn't an issue. So we'll just direct screw this on. Snug it down nice and good. Now let's try again. Wipe off the lens. All right, I'm here in the filter. Completely charged. Let me get a towel. Make sure we don't have any leaks. I don't see any. Let's go check back here at the hose. So this fitting is holding. I don't know why the other one did not. I've been using those for years. They come in like packs of 9, and that is the first time I've ever had one fail. But I'm glad I was here to check it. So we'll make sure we have good flow with our outside. Yep. Getting all the air out of the system from changing the filter. There we go. We've got good flow. Everything's working as it's supposed to. I keep this towel in this bay. I do it mainly so I can find out if there's any other leaks in the water system, and if there is, it's a quick cleanup. Now we have to clean up our mess. I've got the new pack of water filters there and there for the next change. And it's important to change your filters on a regular basis, because you can get sick off drinking bad water. And so we're going to clean up our mess, and then I'm going to attach the old water hose to my outside system. I'll show you that, and then we'll head to work. Cindy's already there. All right, so I've connected the old water hose in line in my outside system. I'll use this for when I watch the RV, when I spray off the car. Connect the other hose. As you can see, I've had these Geo hoses, 0G hoses for a while. I just keep moving the old water hose out. And what happens is, after a few years, the inner casing starts to break down and can cause contaminants. Now the water filter catches most of that, but we were noticing low pressure on our water filter, or on our water system. So I knew that the old plug, or the old system, was starting to get clogged up. It was time to change the filters. So I'll go inside. Now that the filters are changed, I got to let the water run for about 5 minutes. So let me open the gray water. We'll drain the system out, and I will go open the faucet, let that run for about 5 minutes to get all the contaminants out. As you can see on the hood of the Jeep, I've got the trash that I've cleaned up. Now while we do this for about 5 minutes, I will give you all a little update on the cat. The cat is next door over there at that camper. We have yet to meet her. Labor Day was just crazy here at the campground. We had 299 of our 300 sites filled. Labor Day went off without a hitch. The police didn't have to come because of rowdy campers or anything like that. We're real happy with the success of Labor Day. We beat all our goals and budgets. God's really blessed us with a relatively good but hard season. Hard work has never hurt anybody, but the kitty cat's still feral. They brought it up Friday, and every time it gets a change of scenery, then it kind of reverts back. So they're going to be here for a couple of weeks. She's going to let the cat kind of settle for about a week, and then we'll go over and meet it. In case y'all are wondering about the charger on the window for the chassis battery, we're at 13.2. It'll take it up to 13.5, shut it off. When it gets back down to 13, it starts charging again. So we'll come around here and we'll close up the water cabinet, making sure there's still no leaks. Saw a little bit of water dripping, but that was from when we had the waterfall coming out. Got to lock up the two bays that I had to open to get the parts out. Then we will go lock the door to the camper, which is a different key. Put our trash in the Jeep to throw it away, and then we'll head to the office. Today we got some plans on leaving the campground, but sometimes you got to take the time to keep your house in order so that you don't have to worry about as much trash. So we're going to go to the office and see what Cindy's up to. I know we need to go into Hamilton. Oh, I got to go back to the camper. We sold 2 stickers yesterday. I've got to get those and stick them in an envelope and get them ready to mail, so when we go to Hamilton we can get that. So I guess we're not ready to go to the office yet. So Julie and Steve bought 2 Sharing the Journey stickers. If you want stickers of your own, you can go down the description and it tells you how to purchase them on the Buy Me a Coffee app, which is what I use. And I hope to be mailing you a sticker soon too. Also, I'd like to give Steve a thank you. He's getting ready to retire from, I think he said 35 years in law enforcement. So Steve, thank you for your service, from one former cop to a soon-to-be former cop. Please take your time and enjoy your new lifestyle. And also I wanted to thank them. They gave me a nice tip on the Buy Me a Coffee app. So they bought stickers and gave us a tip. So thank you very much. So we got everything packaged. Of course, I'm not showing their address. It's on the back side. When we go to Hamilton, take this to the post office and get their stickers in the mail. Now we will lock the door and head to the office. We'll see what Cindy's up to. Also, I'm driving over to the office. Take a second to thank the members. We have 2 new members to the channel this week. I want to thank you for your support, and if you want information about our memberships, you can click the join button below, and that'll tell you about the different levels and the different perks for each membership. We don't make much off of YouTube, so the memberships really help, and I want to thank y'all for supporting us. This must be Jeep Row. We'll park next to Liz's Jeep right here. You can tell we haven't had any rain. Look at all that dust I just got up in the air by driving over it. Ah, there's the trash before I forget. Let's get the trash, put it on the trailer. We'll stick it down in this.
Tracks and traps, 24/7. Live life.
Cindy must be out in the store working. So we're doing renewals for 2026. We want to thank the 70 or so people that have already renewed, but this is our first year here, and we just had somebody ask for their renewal goodie bag. Never heard of such a thing. Leave it in the comments if you're a seasonal here and if they've given goodie bags in the past. I may ask for next year if that's something that we did, to see if I can get a budget for goodie bags. I didn't know it was such a thing. Did you?
Another one of the many things that we had no idea about.
So today's we're closing the pool up. Cindy and I are going to run up there and check and see how that process is going. Alright, so here we are at the pool. Got to load up all the furniture. Go in the pool room here. You hear that? It's nice and quiet. There's no lights on, no bells, no whistle. Pool is being dropped down. We got to do it 1.5 feet below the last water point, which is probably going to be the water returns, because you have the skimmers like right there that suck the water out of the pool, and then down below that there are water returns. There's one right there just below the water line. We gotta go about 1.5 feet below that. Doing it with a little sump pump. As you can tell, we have wonderful hoses, no leaks, no nothing. That looked like my RV this morning when I was changing the filter. Nice and blue on closing day. Jen and Joe have done a great job with the pool. If y'all are seasonals here and you see them around the pool, how about shake their hands and thank them for a job well done. They worked very hard on the pool. The deck's getting closed out, cleaned out. All the chairs have already been moved. All the umbrellas are put up. And they're going to redistribute the flowers around the park in different places. All right, so we're headed into our favorite little town of Hamilton. And then on our way back, we got to stop by the Township again, because what we realized is when we went last week, they said every unit that's parked in the campground long terms, like our seasonals, we have to have a copy of their registration card on file. Well, we've got 3 campers that are, I don't know what to call them.
3 or 4. I'm not sure.
I've only counted 3, but like the one next door to us that I showed you out the window this morning and said Jersey Girl's over there, which we're actually going to go see Jersey Girl tonight. We just talked to the lady, but they don't even have tires on their camper. It's almost been made a permanent dwelling. It's underpinned. It's got a attached screen room and all that sort of stuff.
And the other ones have like attached screen rooms.
Yeah, so they're not destinations.
What they call them? Sunrooms.
Sunrooms. So we've got to find out, because they don't have wheels on them anymore. They're no longer can be registered.
Somebody told me at one point they had been inspected and got a certificate of occupancy on them.
But they've been sold. They've been here for many years. And the lady I talked to today that came to do her seasonal agreement says, that wasn't paperwork that was given them when they bought it. So we got to find out.
We got to find out more information
from
about
the townships. We're trying to follow the rules.
Yes.
And then Harper's going with us, and Bernadette and her partner Joe. We're going to get Chinese tonight. So we haven't eaten today. I did have a drink, 2 cups of coffee, and got a water, and then I did have part of a Diet Pepsi, and we split some donuts this morning for breakfast, because I don't know why
they were stress donuts.
They were stress donuts, but this whole renewal thing's the first time we've done it here, and
but not only that. I mean, the thing about working at campgrounds and it being in a hospitality type industry, holidays aren't holidays.
Not for us, anyway.
Not for people in that industry.
We were slammed this.
When you've got the big holiday weekend, you're trying to make sure everything is going smoothly and people are able to enjoy a good time, and you're providing them a safe environment to do so.
And this year Labor Day was on Monday, so we had a 4-day
safe, clean environment
for them. Clean environment, yes.
For them to enjoy their stay. And it's exhausting, because you start on Thursday, and today it was through
last night,
Monday.
Yeah.
Because the majority of the people left on Monday. So it's been a busy, 4 or 5 days, it feels like. I mean, we're exhausted. So you don't get to enjoy the holidays when you're in this industry.
The band this weekend was good. We had
everything went well.
We had a DJ at the pool. We did what did we do? Candy bar bingo, and did we do boozy bingo also?
I don't know what all they did, but they did it.
We had a covered dish one night. There was something going on.
It was a busy weekend. I mean, it was crazy, but crazy good, I guess.
Yeah, crazy good. So we're gonna go into Hamilton.
I'm tired.
Got some letters to mail. Got to get some stamps. We got to go to Walmart. We got to get water for the guys on the maintenance team, and we need to pick up a few things. And then we're going to try to find a light meal, because we are going to get Chinese tonight. We're going to try to find,
I don't know, we may get a snack somewhere.
Get a snack somewhere, like a porterhouse steak and potatoes.
That's not a snack.
So anyway, we'll bring you back when we get into Hamilton. All right, so we've made it to Walmart. We got to pick up some more of my seltzer waters. We got to get some waters for the workers at the campground. And I think that's all we're here to get, aren't we?
Who knows?
We'll see. Are you as tired as I am?
I'm exhausted. I mean, I feel like a walking zombie.
It was a long weekend.
Kind of cute.
What do y'all think of that top? So I'm not going to tell you why we need that, but evidently Cindy spends too much time in the woods. Found the water. So far we got my seltzer water, water for the guys, aluminum foil. I think that's it. See what kind of hamburger buns they have. They don't have the buns we normally get. I like a brioche bun. Or the Hawaiians.
ones.
Let's try the Hawaiians. Have y'all ever had those by Sara Lee? Cindy beat me to the car. Now we got to run down to the post office and mail those letters. And while I go into the post office, Cindy will try to find us
Something to eat.
something to eat. So we're downtown Hamilton. I love this little town. We're at the Hamilton, New Jersey post office. And we're gonna go in and get a book of stamps and get these letters in the mail. For some reason, it is against the law now to hand mail across the counter. Big sign up and everything, so we got our stamps and mailed our letters ourselves. Cindy waiting in the car. So Cindy, are you as confused as I am that you can't hand the mail across the counter anymore? There's a sign up there that says it is unlawful to hand mail across the counter. U.S. Post Office. And so she handed me the stamps. I put the stamps on, and then I had to walk down the hallway to the slot in the wall. And
Where they're going to take it out of the basket
yes.
with their hands
Yep.
and put it in a thing. So it's no different than if you had handed it across to her.
The world's getting crazy. That's all I know. So where are we going to eat?
I don't know, because I'm just totally confused now. And I was already
Tired.
just kind of dazed anyway, but that just kind of did me in. Are
Yep.
we going to be able to order food somewhere and then
We'll
be
have
able
to
to hand it to us?
We'll
I
have
don't
to
know.
see. Probably with a 25% mandatory
Or are
tip
they
or
going to
something.
have to put it through a window? Jeez, oh my daddy. I don't know. So, the only places I've been able to find that we haven't been to is West End Grill and Bar.
I could use a drink.
I know, right? Been there. And there's some pizzerias, but we're
I don't
not
want that heavy. Yeah. Let's just go to the West End.
And then the Railroad Bar and Grill. But the Railroad Bar and Grill, from the pictures and the menu that's just like on a piece of copy paper.
Mm-hmm.
No, literally, let me show you. Literally, no pictures, no nothing. Literally, just a picture.
Of a crinkled up. Now that looks like high quality. We'll go to West End. We'll bring you back when we get there. It looks like Hamilton's got a distillery. Blue Rascals looks closed. And then here's the West End Bar and Grill. No club colors. Means we're in the right place. So we're splitting a turkey club, got a little bit of coleslaw, a pickle, and some French fries. This time we're really doing it. So the food was pretty good. When I saw the sign that goes as you go in the door that said no colors, and there was like a big old Harley Davidson on the curb. I walked in, the guy with do-rag and all that kind of stuff. I was surprised to see they were watching tennis on the TV. Didn't look like a tennis crowd to me.
No.
Food was good. I'd come back. I enjoyed listening to the conversations at the bar.
So were you eavesdropping?
Yes, and the old men hitting on the young bartender.
Was
like
that okay?
I was being
but
Cindy.
Not only were they weren't hitting on the bartender; they were flirting with the bartender.
What's the difference?
There's a big difference. Flirting is just casual conversation
With sexual undertones?
No, not even considering anything afterwards. Hitting on someone is hoping you may go home or
Well, I bet
have
one or
another
two of
date.
those old guys were hoping.
I can tell you she wasn't hoping. But anyway, but what got me was the last young lady that walked through the door. It's like all four of them had been sitting there awaiting her arrival. Did you see that?
Yeah, and then she had her little computer. Like, she comes in at the end of the day. It's 3:15 in the afternoon to do her paperwork and stuff. And they were like on their perch.
Oh man, then they really got attentive.
Her blonde curly hair and
Did you see
low
those
cut.
big bright pink? Well, you can't see color. Her big bright pink platform.
No, and I didn't even notice her low cut
shoes.
shirt.
That was a dress. You
Oh.
didn't get past the shirt part, evidently. But it was a dress.
Okay.
And she had on bright pink platform heels.
Okay. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I'd come back here. The sandwich was very
and they
good.
were.
20.
And did you see the one guy was getting her phone number?
I saw that. Is that your cell phone? Yes.
He was putting his phone number in her phone.
Yeah, getting the digits. You go, boy. All right, so we got to go to the Township office from 2 to 7, find out what we got to find out, and then we got to go back to the office and help Miss Bernadette. But
See, I don't know how I would. Well, first of all, if I was young, well, I'm old and I'm not single. But if I was single and I was young, I don't know how I would handle that. Because I ain't handing nobody my cell phone to put their phone number in.
Cindy, you know, we don't understand that situation because we've never been single. I mean, we've been together since we were 16 years old. You were more single than me because you did go to the prom with 2 other dudes. So, they were friends of mine.
We did not date in high school.
So, no, we didn't.
So I was allowed to do that because we had not met and started dating.
No, we did
yet.
meet,
Oh, that one time.
but we didn't start dating. We didn't actually start dating until we were 17. We met when we were 16. We graduated high school 17, almost 18. 17 going on 18. So, to the Township.
You're trying to make a song or something. I don't know
Hey,
what
you never
you're doing.
know.
I don't know what you're doing.
I may get a hit song and get rich. All right. We'll see you down the road. All right, so we're at the Washington Township Municipal Building. We went in and talked to Jimmy, Jim, what was his title? He was the zoning enforcer, or
one of them.
One of the two. And he indicated that the park models, as long as we kept it under 20% of our total, that they're fine and that they're grandfathered in. And any new park models that come in that set up with the screen, with the Florida rooms or sunrooms, that they have to get a certificate of occupancy.
No, I didn't understand that.
That's what I understood, is any new ones would have to have a certificate of occupancy and they'd have to be inspected, and they're not allowed to be on foundations. They can be underpinned.
I don't even think we need to get into all that, because this is strictly a campground. That sort of structures are not going to be allowed on property.
Moving forward.
It's going to be just RVs.
Yeah, because my thing is, if they sell it the way the campground runs, if they sell it, that lot comes open to somebody else, and whoever buys that unit would have to move it.
Because the person only owns what is sitting on the property.
Right, the structure.
We own the property it is sitting on. So, and it's been my understanding that other people have told me that ones that people have, I don't know what word to use, whether left or, are no longer at Waiting Pines, that those have been taken out.
Right.
So we've got 3 left.
Yep, and there will be no more.
And those are grandfathered in. And, that's not something they do anymore.
Right, so, and then we got good news. Our workers can stay a week afterwards in a camping unit. And they can come in a week before in camping units. So that's good news, because that was not expressed or spelled out when we got a copy of the town bylaws.
Right. It doesn't say explicitly.
Right. So we got clarification. So I feel better.
No, I feel good, because they understand we've got to have people on property to get things opened and organized. And they also understand that when we close November 1st,
we have to secure the property.
We have to get things closed up and buttoned up for the winter. And so I guess my thing is a lot of people kind of expressed that it is frustrating working with the townships.
They've been wonderful here. We've come here 3 times.
They've been extremely nice. They've been friendly. They've been forthcoming with the rules. They've been willing to sit and explain the rules to us to make sure we understand everything.
And gave us a copy of the whole little book.
Yeah. And I don't think they're unreasonable.
They did agree that one of the managers before us tried to run roughshod and not pay attention to any rules. And
some people just don't like rules, and they want to do things the way they want to do them, when and how they want to do them.
And they appreciated the effort that we're going to partnership with the township to make sure that we're following their rules. And I think with that, if we do accidentally break some, we'll get a little more grace. So we've made it back to the campground. Let's see what's been going on. It's closing time. It's 4 o'clock. It's the time we close the store during the week. So the guys are recycling wood for picnic tables. We got 2 full-size picnic tables now. They got fresh paint on them and everything that we can put out at the bandstand to give people more room. And they are slowly working on redoing all the small tables for the sites. So they got a lot done today while Cindy and I were out and about. We have at the campground are these daggum turkey vultures. You see those things fly off? They destroy the trash cans. Look at them over there. And supposedly they're protected. Look at them all up in the trees. They wreak havoc on the campground. It's crazy. So 6 hours with the sump pump, and it's just about at the water return level. So probably another 3 feet or 3 hours tomorrow to get it down below those, and we'll be good to have the pool company come in and winterize the pool. It's a shame we had to close it. It looks so pretty, but it costs too much to keep it running with nobody using it with the cold weather. So we went out to eat with Bernadette and Joe. Just dropped Harper off at his place. I dropped Cindy off here at the office before I took Harper back. We've got about 18 more renewals to put in the computer. So it's going to be a late night here at the office. Cindy's got a stack of $100 bills on the table and a contract. So we're going to call it a night and get some paperwork done. No rest for the wicked. Isn't that what they say, Cindy?
Or the weary?
The weary. Maybe not wicked. Maybe weary. Say good night.
Wicked, weary.
You all have a safe time, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.